We're about
How
to kill
to
each
get
other
away
again.
with murder. Oh, just kidding.
This video is entitled
Pasta pot holder.
Pasta Pot Holder.
I don't know.
This video is entitled "Will Finally Get What He Wants." We see.
Boom.
So we decided we were looking on this auction website, and we found a lot of great things on this auction website. It's called Fast Track Auctions, and it's based in Cincinnati, Ohio. Anyway,
They go around to little companies, or they buy up returns and wholesales that they buy them up in bulk, and then they put them on individually. So it's kind of like eBay.
Home Depot is one of their clients.
Yeah.
So they get a lot of like marked out or discontinued or returned items from the Home Depot. And one of them was a $400 pot filler from Belle Forêt or Belle Forest.
Right. That someone obviously had put in the wall and returned because it didn't like it.
Yeah.
And hopefully it wasn't because it didn't work.
Yeah, it's a $400 faucet, so we may have to spend some money to like replace O-rings and seals and things like that in it. But hopefully, otherwise, it's
And the best
a bunch
part
of pipes.
about it is that we only had to pay $25.
$25 for the $400 faucet, which is pretty exciting. So
this is how you attach it in the wall.
interestingly enough, what you have to do for things that weigh this much and get this much action are to do blocking inside the wall. So what
Like Brooklyn.
like
She has to be blocked inside the wall. She gets a lot of action. She weighs a lot.
I don't get it. So this, where am I? Okay, so this is blocking. This blocking is supported here. This is supported here. And then we did extra blocking here and then drilled a hole through. And this is actually that pipe right there, which is yet to be secured.
It's
but
called
that's
PEX.
PEX. And that is shark bite. And that is chrome plated brass nipple, I think.
By 2.5 inches.
Yeah. So that then that goes through the wall. Hold on. Can I do this left-handed and backward?
No.
Oh, wow, I'm a star. And then this
Goes on the outside
goes,
of this.
and then this sits
The
here.
drywall goes on the wall. And then
Very
that goes on
exciting.
the outside.
And then all of the pretty faucet stuff attaches to this and
It's a
screws on the wall.
facade.
Blah blah blah. So I probably should have put the pretty side of the drywall, but that's how that all works. That was what I used to measure everything. Anyway, where'd you go?
Right here.
Hiding again.
I'm just on the other side.
So that's
So
what we're doing
now,
today. Now we can finish putting
this wall.
Oh, no we can't. We have to move the cable and the telephone line that are coming in through the wall.
We'll just do that real fast.
Yeah. We'll do that real fast and then come back and I don't think we're going to be doing much more than that today because it's getting late and we have to work again tonight. So there you have it. Working on the house.
This is called frustration right here.
You see on the tape measure where it says 1 foot 1 inch? Well, when you're not very good at reading the tape measure, that looks like 11, 12.
Now I will have you know.
13.
I will have you know. I did something like this the other day, and I ruined the whole thing. And I got yelled at because I ruined it. Now, what did I do?
Ruined it.
Nothing. Okay, so we're finishing up our closet. We have finally finished the closet. Every orifice is got sheetrock in it.
Every orifice.
It is the most crooked closet I have ever seen in my entire life. And if you saw us in this last piece, we couldn't get the whole back piece in there. So what we had to do was cut it in half. But we cut it in half below where the countertop will be. So the seam will be hidden, like as everything else that we're trying to, you know, our mud work may not be the best mud work in the world. So we're making sure that the seams are as hidden as possible. So the closet is done. Boom. So, we've turned the camera around.
Very astute of you.
So, what you're seeing here is, before we close this wall up, this is where the stove is going to be, and there's potential. We don't have it yet, but there's potential that we will get a hood for the stove. So what we're doing is connecting into the plug that the stove will be plugged into. We do have a gas stove, but the power source for the, you know,
Clock.
whatever, clock, all that stuff. So we're hooking into that, and then we're putting a junction box up in the wall right here that will have bare wires in it. Not bare wires, but wires that are live. So when we get our
We are being thoughtful about adding an outlet up here just in case we get a vent hood. The problem is we don't know where it's going to live. So we're having to make a decision in the blind about putting it there and hoping that it doesn't turn into a big eyesore when it's done.
And worst case scenario, we have that little box right there with a blank plate over it, and the plate is painted the same color as the wall. So, anyway, there we go.
We're tired again.
Exhausted.
With however, a bit of surprise and a good
Delight.
amount of delight for sure that we can say that this room is complete.
Well,
we have complete with hanging the
the
drywall.
walls.
The
The walls.
drywall on the walls is complete, which was
ceiling.
the goal for
Today.
Tomorrow we have to finish the other half of the room, but here it is. Look at that.
It's all done. And we were able, you'll see, we were able to get these cut in with ease.
Yeah, so this is we hope one day to know what kind of vent hood we're gonna have. This is the pot filler that Will has dreamed about since his childhood. That down there is the plug for behind the stove. That is where that is the plug that will be on top of the counter. And then over here, we did the same sort of thing. We have the refrigerator, and then we have a space
Junction
below where we could potentially do some additions if we needed to. We tried to be thoughtful about that. This over here is the dedicated plug, the 20 amp plug for the microwave, and then a regular convenience plug, and that is the light switch for the outside. On the other side of this, what you can't see is the outlet for, go over there and model for us, Vanna, is the outlet for the outside. We did a 20 amp plug for the outside, and the entire time we've owned this house, we've not had outdoor electricity, and we've had to like run a big crazy orange extension cord from the kitchen. That was crazy. So
This is,
the other convenience plug for the countertop.
there's one there.
And there's another convenience plug. The reason we did two so close together is because this is going to be where counter is going to go, and you won't be able to get on both sides. And
hooked to this going outside is
the outdoor light.
And when we build our addition on, that will be
that'll
the
be the
power
electricity
source
for that. And then over here is the light switch that is the occupancy sensor for the room. And it is the job we wanted to get done today is complete, as are we.
So the only thing we have to do left to complete this room for outlets and all that stuff is we still have to rerun the gas line for the stove.
Right, but that'll all happen when we start doing cabinets and
Right.
stuff. So for right now, the part that we want to get done today is
Done.
done.
Boom.
Boom.